Welcome back. Since we are doing the series of the restaurant business, in my past two videos, I have spoken about what are the pointers which helps or which pushes the person to get into the restaurant business. That was my first video, which is video number 200. 201 video, I spoke about typical problems. If you can handle them, then you can get into the restaurant business. This is video number 202. We will talk about types of restaurants. I will talk very briefly. If you want to get into detailing of it, I'm available. You can drop in a message and we can take the things forward from there. Before getting into it, let me introduce myself once again. I am Shailesh Fulsungia, father of a superboy, a hotelier since 1988, Taj veteran, Amazon #1 best-selling author, a steward transformed into a managing director, founder of Melon Hospitality Private Limited. So yes, now we were talking about types of restaurants. Yes, the first type I would like to say, I have noted it down, the typical family or a commercial restaurant. Now, what do you understand by a typical family and commercial restaurant? It's very easy. It is very clear by the name itself. It could be a multi-cuisine restaurant wherein you have designed your menu accordingly. Now, again here, there's a lot of technicalities in designing the revenue. There's a back office work which has to be done. The feasibility has to be done, then accordingly the menu is designed. So I'm not going to get into it. But yes, a typical family restaurant is a family restaurant, a typical commercial restaurant. Point number one. Point number two, a coffee shop. Now what is a coffee shop? It is a fast service and a high seat turnover kind of a restaurant wherein the rotation is high. It's not like having a sit down service or a typical fine dine service. It's a fast running restaurant wherein a combination of menu is designed wherein there is a fast circulation and the delivery time is faster. Cafeterias. Now cafeterias are typical cafeterias where you have a cafeteria type of seating. This is usually happening in the industries or offices which are having large numbers of employees. There you have cafeterias. Probably the food is served pre-plated or it is served through a bain-marie. That's cafeteria. A typical gourmet restaurant. It's a typical gourmet restaurant is a fine dine restaurant which usually comes up with a very high investment. The owner spends a lot on the interiors. The owners look at hiring specialized chefs. The menu is designed accordingly, and most importantly, the menus are high priced. Let us get into the ethnic type of restaurant. It's a typical specialty restaurant wherein if you want to have a typical Japanese food or a Chinese food or a Mughlai or a typical country delicacy, you have that kind of ethnic food into it. Then the other one is the fast food type. We also call nowadays QSR, quick service restaurants, wherein you have your burgers and pizzas and sandwiches and pantry kind of items where people can pick up or people can have their food on the go, or maybe people can have their food just pick up from the counter and have the food just by standing along the restaurant or along the outlet. Then we will talk about the delicatessen type. Now what is it? What exactly the delicatessen food is all about? It is again somewhat like a fast food joint, but there you will get all the pantry items. They are located mostly in the shopping areas or the malls. It is operated usually where there are large number of employees visiting the office building, and maybe on the ground floor or any particular area this particular delicacy outlet is operating. Let us talk about the another type, a typical buffet type. What do you understand by buffet? Yes, all of us are very well versed with this type. Or restaurants which lay the buffet during the breakfast, lunch, dinners, high teas. They do only buffet services. This is also one type of a food outlet. Then we talk about the institutional type. The institutional type is basically where you have, it is, I would say it is a little closer or matching the cafeteria type of a setup. In the institutions like catering colleges or other education institutes, where we have a setup for the students or for the employees who are working in the larger number. Let us talk about the typical coffee bar. The coffee bar is what? We have seen cafe coffee days and Subways and Starbucks. So these are the kind of typical coffee bars where you get finger foods and tea coffee milkshakes available. Little cozy types sitting area. It comes with a high investment. It also comes with the low investment depending on the kind of product you want to put across. Then we talk about the landlord's decision. Now this is little off the book. There are a lot of outlets available within the shopping mall or within the shopping area or within any commercial area, wherein a lot of people are already coming there, and the landlord wants to start something on his own. So what he does, he looks out for operators, typical food operators, restaurant operators, and he does an agreement with them and starts the food joint. So with this I am ending up. If you like this video, say like, share with the industry colleagues, with your friends, subscribe to my channel. If anybody would like to talk to me, discuss with me, put down a message. We'll connect with you and we can take the things forward. Till then, I will contact you soon. Wait for another video.